Hello students, welcome back to my class. So today we don't need any kind of introduction. Already we are going with the lesson which is called money and banking. So today in this class we are going to continue the another part of the lesson which is the banking. Today we are learning everything about the banking, how many types of banking are there, how the bank works, what are the different modes of payments will be there, etc, etc. Without any further delay, let's start our first subtopic which is the commercial banks. What are commercial banks? Let's see. तो कमर्शियल बैंक्स किसे कहते हैं, चलिए हम लोग देखते हैं. बैंकिंग इज अ बिजनेस एक्टिविटी वेयर मनी डिपॉजिट्स आर कलेक्टेड फ्रॉम द पब्लिक. सो बैंकिंग क्या है? इट इज एन एक्टिविटी है. तो यहाँ पे बैंकिंग में क्या हो रहा है, लोग अपने पैसे लाकर बैंक में डिपॉजिट करा रहे हैं, सेव करा रहे हैं, एंड दीज डिपॉजिट्स कैन बी ट्रांसफर्ड फ्रॉम वन पर्सन टू द अनदर पर्सन. ओके, सो बैंकिंग में क्या हो रहा है, दीज टाइप ऑफ एक्टिविटीज आर गोइंग टू टेक प्लेस वेयर द पब्लिक और द पीपल इज गोइंग टू कम or enter into the bank and deposit their money, and whenever they want to withdraw, अगर उन्हें कभी किसी पैसे की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी वो जब चाहे अपने पैसे withdraw कर सकते हैं, or else if they want to transfer to another person account holder they can do that also. Bank also give loans to businessmen. और बैंक क्या करता है, next activity what the bank is doing, bank is providing the loans to the businessman, industrialist, फार्मर्स एंड इंडिविजुअल्स. हमें बैंक से एक और फैसिलिटी मिलती है कि बैंक हमें इफ़ यू आर नॉट हैविंग इनफ मनी फॉर आवर पर्पस, कोई पर्पस के लिए हमारे पास इनफ पैसे नहीं है, तो द बैंक विल प्रोवाइड सम लोन ऑल्सो. किस किस को लोन मिल सकता है? बिजनेसमैन, इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट, फार्मर्स एंड इंडिविजुअल्स लाइक अस ऑल्सो. सच बैंक्स आर कॉल्ड commercial banks. Let us examine these both aspects. So commercial banks किसे कहते हैं? कमर्शियल बैंक इसे कहते हैं बैंक जो एक्टिविटी करता है जहां पे लोग अपने पैसे डिपॉजिट करते हैं, निकालते हैं, और एल्स दे कैन ट्रांसफर फ्रॉम वन अकाउंट टू अनदर अकाउंट एंड दे कैन गेट दी लोन ऑल्सो. सो दिस टाइप ऑफ बैंक जहां पे इतने सारे एक्टिविटीज होते हैं उसे कहते हैं कमर्शियल बैंक्स. कैश डिपॉजिट्स, लेट्स सी द another aspect, first aspects which happens in this kind of the banks. So the first aspect is the cash deposit. Cash deposit में क्या हो रहा है? Let's see, deposit refers to the money that people keep in the bank. Deposit क्या होगा? Obviously money होगा that the people are doing in the banks. There are different types of deposits. So deposits में बहुत सारी types के deposits है. Let us look at some of the following sections. Okay, so the deposits are again divided into so many types. Let's see what are the deposits. I hope you have heard about the saving deposit, fixed deposits, okay, current deposits. So the first deposit is the saving deposits. ये कहाँ पे हो रहा है? In the bank. Okay students, everybody know हम लोग बैंक में क्या करने जाते हैं? बैंक में हम लोग मनी डिपॉजिट कराने जाते हैं या तो फिर मनी विड्रॉ करने जाते हैं. एंड वन मोर थिंग इज दी if we want to transfer the money to the another account holder. ये तीन काम ही सबसे ज़्यादा बैंक में पाए जाते हैं एंड कंटिन्यू एक्टिविटी होती है. दिस इज द what you can say, this is the work of the bank. कैश डिपॉजिट हो रहा है और ये बहुत ज़्यादा टाइप्स में कंसिडर किया गया है. सो द फर्स्ट इज द सेविंग डिपॉजिट्स. सो लेट्स सी व्हाट इज द सेविंग डिपॉजिट्स. What is saving deposits? You go into the bank and you open a saving account. In that you will start keeping the money in that saving account. Saving deposits में a person will go into the bank and create a saving account. Saving account create करेगा वो and that person is going to start keeping the money in that saving account. The money which is deposited in the saving account is called saving deposits, or you can say saving account. ये saving deposits भी बोल सकते हैं हम, saving account भी बोल सकते हैं. saving account में क्या है? What you will do? You will take the money and deposit into the bank. The first thing what you have to do is you should have a saving account. Okay, so whenever you want to deposit the money, you can deposit. Whenever you want to withdraw the money, at any time the bank will पे योर मनी ऑन डिमांड, हमें जब भी ज़रूरत पड़ी पैसे की, जो पैसे हमने डिपॉजिट किए हैं बैंक में, व्हेनेवर हमें कोई चीज़ कभी इमरजेंसी में नीड आ गई है, यू कैन गो इनटू द बैंक and you can say your saving account number, how much money you want to withdraw, you can withdraw your money and the bank will pay on demand. So this is called the saving deposits, which enables you, helps you to deposit your money at any time, and you can also withdraw the money at any time. Let's see the another aspect. Okay students, why do we save money in a bank? There is a box in the, there are some kind of statements. Let's see what are those statements. Money kept at home does not earn interest and has no security. अगर हम मनी पैसे जो है घर पे रखेंगे तो वो चीज़ की सिक्योरिटी कोई नहीं देगा हमें, एंड वे द पीपल विल नॉट गेट एनी काइंड ऑफ इंटरेस्ट द मनी इफ दे केप्ट इन द होम्स, बट मनी केप्ट इन अ बैंक अकाउंट डस. लेकिन अगर हम वही पैसे बैंक में सेव करेंगे तो हमें सिक्योरिटी भी मिलेगी और उस पर हमें इंटरेस्ट भी मिलेगा. इट विल ग्रो. हाउ डू यू थिंक द मनी विल ग्रो? और वो बढ़ते रहेगा. द मनी विल ग्रो. व्हाट डज इट मीन? दैट the money which you have kept in the bank, on that money you will get the interest amount also. In this way the money will start growing. हमारा money जो है increase होते रहेगा every year. Money is saved in bank. Everybody knows money. अगर हम पैसे बैंक में रखेंगे, which is an organization that surely and give a security that your money is safe. But it is important to check if the bank in which you have deposited your amount that earned a money licensed. तो हम जो बैंक को प्रीफर कर रहे हैं, हम कोई भी बैंक चूज़ करो, लाइक स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया, एक्सिस बैंक, HDFC बैंक, ये सब जो है बहुत ही फेमस बैंक है, एंड दे आर व्हाट यू कैन से वेरीफाइड एंड ऑथेंटिक बैंक्स. इनके पास जो है पूरा लाइसेंस्ड एवरीथिंग जो है प्रॉपरली वेरीफाइड है. तो हमें ऐसे बैंक्स चूज़ करना चाहिए जो बहुत ही फेमस है एंड वेरीफाइड एंड ऑथेंटिक है, जिसके पास बैंक का लाइसेंस हो. अ पर्सन शुड नॉट शेयर हीज और हर बैंक अकाउंट नंबर और डिटेल्स विथ एनीबडी. I hope everybody knows कि if your parents are having a bank account, they won't share their any kind of information, bank account details, their Aadhaar card number or else OTP, बैंक में हमारे कितना बैलेंस है, कब विड्रॉ करें, ये सब चीज़ें हमें किसी से कभी भी शेयर नहीं करनी चाहिए. Protecting your bank account is also a very important. If you're maintaining a bank account, अगर आपका savings account है, current account है, जो भी account है in the bank, it is a very essential part कि हम जो है हमारी पूरी डिटेल्स इंफॉर्मेशन जो है प्रोटेक्ट करना इज मस्ट इफ यू आर हैविंग अ बैंक अकाउंट. सो in this way we have come to know that why we have to save money in the bank. It is very secure and we can earn the interest. And to do these two aspects, first what we have to do, that the bank should have a license and verified bank. Let's see the another aspect of the bank which deposit the cash. Cash deposit किन किन तरीक़ों से हो रहा है? पहला हो रहा है सेविंग डिपॉजिट्स में. अनदर एस्पेक्ट क्या है? लेट्स मूव टू दी अनदर एस्पेक्ट इज द बेसिक सेविंग बैंक डिपॉजिट अकाउंट. बेसिक सेविंग बैंक डिपॉजिट अकाउंट. तो ये कौन से किस्म की डिपॉजिट होती है? व्हाट काइंड ऑफ डिपॉजिट विल कम्स इन दिस टाइप ऑफ अकाउंट? लेट्स सी. इसे इन शॉर्ट कहते हैं BSBDA. फर्स्ट इज द सेविंग्स अकाउंट विच इज वेरी इजी, एनी टाइम विड्रॉ, एनी टाइम डिपॉजिट. नेक्स्ट इज द बेसिक सेविंग बैंक अकाउंट डिपॉजिट अकाउंट. तो ये कौन सी किस्म का डिपॉजिट है? लेट्स सी. इन दिस काइंड ऑफ व्हाट यू कैन से अकाउंट, इट कैन हैव जीरो और वेरी लो मिनिमम बैलेंस. तो फर्स्ट पॉइंट यहाँ पे ये अकाउंट में क्या है कि आपका बैलेंस जीरो भी हो सकता है और वेरी लो मिनिमम, व्हाट यू कैन से 100-500 रुपीज़ भी आप इस टाइप के अकाउंट में बैलेंस मेंटेन कर सकते हैं. इट कुड बी 500, 200, 100 और ज़ीरो ऑल्सो. अगर कुछ नहीं भी रहा बैलेंस, यू कैन मेंटेन दिस टाइप ऑफ अकाउंट ऑल्सो. बट इन सेविंग्स अकाउंट व्हाट यू हैव to maintain a at least a 500 minimum balance in your account. In which account? सेविंग्स अकाउंट. सेविंग्स अकाउंट में एटलीस्ट आपका मिनिमम 500 तो भी बैलेंस होना चाहिए. Nowadays what we have come to know that SBI स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया हैज इशूड what you can say एक नॉर्म निकाल दिया है कि एटलीस्ट आपके इफ यू आर हैविंग अ सेविंग्स अकाउंट दैट दे शुड बी अ मिनिमम 3000 बैलेंस. अदरवाइज आपके हर मंथ एक अंडर 50 रुपीज कुछ डिडक्ट होते जाएंगे इफ यू डजंट हैव मिनिमम 3000 बैलेंस इन योर सेविंग्स अकाउंट. डजंट हैव minimum of 3000 in your account. But in this type of account, if you are having a zero balance also, nothing will happen. Your account will be activated. Active ही रहेगा आपका account. There are no restrictions like age, income, amount, etc. criteria for opening for individuals. Likewise, what we have discussed just now, as I said that it is having some kind of a criteria and restrictions also that minimum 3000 we have to maintain. But in this type of accounts, there is no restrictions like age, income and what else, amount also. कुछ भी नहीं. If you are having a zero also, your account will be going to run. A criteria for opening for individuals. If you want to open this type of account, basic saving bank deposit account, easily you can create such kind of accounts. Any person can go and create this account in the bank without any further restrictions. So what we have get to know that there is no restrictions in this type of accounts if anyone wants to wish to open the account. Maximum of 4 withdrawals in a money is allowed including ATM withdrawal. So in this type of account, this is basic savings bank. Maximum यहाँ पे क्या है, आप जो है 4 times only you can able to withdraw the money with the help of using ATM machines. Okay, in a month you are allowed to withdraw the money 4 times from ATM. The service available include deposit and withdraw of cash receipt, credit of money through electronic payment और channels और receipts. So यहाँ पे ये बैंक की ये अकाउंट की सर्विस हमें ये अकाउंट में हमें क्या क्या सर्विस मिल रही है. डिपॉजिट करा सकते हैं हम, एनी टाइम वी कैन विड्रॉ द मनी ऑल्सो एंड व्हाट एल्स, रिसिप्ट, क्रेडिट ऑफ मनी, हमें जो है मनी क्रेडिट पे भी मिल सकता है एंड व्हाट एल्स यू कैन से थ्रू इलेक्ट्रॉनिक चैनल्स और what you can say checks with the help of checks also you can withdraw the money or else you can give a check to another person by writing their names to withdraw the money. Electronic payment bhi hota hai with the help of like electronic payment means internet banking. So these kind of deposits is also very essential. What is the benefit of creating this type of accounts? That it doesn't require any kind of minimum balance. Zero balance से भी हम ये account start कर सकते हैं and there are no restrictions of income, amount, age, etc. etc. और इसमें हर mode of payment accepted है. Electronic payment है, हमें cash की facility मिल रही है. We can withdraw the money from using the checks. And what you can say credit पे भी हम money ले सकते हैं. We can use the ATM facility which is 4 times in a month. Let's move to another subtopic which tells us about the banking. Okay students, let's move to the another account which is the small account. What is there in the small account? Let's see small account. If basic, just now what we have learned is if the basic saving bank deposit account is open on the basis of simplified KYC. KYC क्या है? I think everybody had heard this word. KYC means know your customer norms. The account would additionally be treated as small account. अगर आप already BSBDA का अकाउंट ओपन करवा रहे हैं, ऑलरेडी ओपन हो चुका है, तो उसको बोलेंगे स्मॉल अकाउंट. You can refer to that type of deposit or account as a small account also. Treated as small account and would be subject to conditions stipulated for such accounts. वहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, ऐसे टाइप अकाउंट्स में जो है थोड़े कंडीशंस रखे गए हैं स्मॉल अकाउंट्स में. लाइक जैसे हमने जस्ट नाउ वी हैव डिस्कस अबाउट दैट बेसिक सेविंग्स. लेट्स सी व्हाट आर दोस कंडीशंस. टोटल क्रेडिट इन सच accounts should not exceed 1 lakh rupees in a year. Okay, so what we are गेटिंग फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज द क्रेडिट जो है हमारा 1 लाख से ज़्यादा नहीं बढ़ना चाहिए एक साल के अंदर. मैक्सिमम बैलेंस इन द अकाउंट शुड नॉट एक्सीड 50,000 रुपीज़ एट एनी टाइम. मैक्सिमम आपका, मिनिमम नो, मैक्सिमम लास्ट 50,000 से ज़्यादा आपका अकाउंट में बैलेंस नहीं बढ़ना चाहिए एट ए टाइम. एट ए टाइम इफ़ यू आर डिपॉजिटिंग व्हाट यू कैन से फॉर एग्जांपल 45,000, that's it. If you are touching to 50,000 also, then also it is acceptable in these kinds of account. लेकिन at a time 50,000 से ज़्यादा if you are depositing a amount, it is not acceptable by such type of accounts. Next point is the condition you can say is the total amount of debits by way of cash withdrawals and transfers will not exceed 10,000 rupees in a month. Okay, amount of debits what you can say by the way cash withdraw. अगर क्या हो रहा है, हम the cash withdraw कर रहे हैं और else किसी को ट्रांसफ़र कर रहे हैं पैसे, एक उसकी भी लिमिट है. कितनी लिमिट है? 10,000. 10,000 से ज़्यादा आप कैश विड्रॉ नहीं कर सकते और किसी और को ट्रांसफ़र यू कैन नॉट डू दैट ऑल्सो इन अ मंथ. ये जो है कंडीशन इन अ मंथ में ये बैंक ने रखी है. और what else you are getting students? The total debit. Debit means that you are depositing into a bank. At a time in a month you can deposit a amount of rupees 10,000 only. Deposit and withdraw also. Withdraw or else you can say or transfer to some other bank holder. It should be a 10,000 in a month, not more than that. Next condition is the small accounts are valid for a period of 12 months only. ये accounts जो है 1 year के लिए ही valid रहते हैं. It is valid for 12 months which is nothing but the 1 year which may be extended by another 12 months if the person provides proof of having applied for an officially valid document. These kinds of accounts are valid for 12 months which is nothing but the 1 year if the person who is holding this type of account वो जो है अपना account what you can say renew भी करा सकता है by providing a official valid document, any kind of document like ID proof or else license as per the conditions of the bank. अगर ये holder continue रखना चाहता है अपना ये type of account, small accounts, so that what he has to do, he has to submit any official what you can say valid documents. फिर 1 year के लिए ये account renew हो जाएगा. So these are the conditions. What are the conditions? 10,000 limited, 50,000 at a time. आप ज़्यादा deposit नहीं कर सकते हैं. 10,000 in a month. Okay, and it is valid for 1 year only. So let's see the another type of account is the current account deposit. All we are learning is the deposits, saving deposits and basic saving deposits, small account deposit, and next is the current account deposits. Current account or current deposits you can say. Current account deposits, saving account deposits, saving accounts. Next is the current deposits or current account. Let's see what is current account. Many businessmen, shopkeepers, companies and traders have a large number of daily transactions. Obviously if a person is in सब जो persons है businessman, shopkeepers and what else companies and traders, इनका जो है large number of daily transactions रहता है. Why? Because they are doing a business daily. What they are having? Purchasing, selling और else large quantities of stock उन लोग जो है सेल करते हैं. तो इनका large amount of transaction में जो है business चलते रहता है. Earnings and payments, they have to, these persons have to do the payments, have to earn the money, and what else? Their transactions are more in the banks. They have to withdraw money multiple times to buy goods or what else? Pay laborers, etc. Current account deposits are used by the businessmen, traders and else shopkeepers. Who else? Companies, क्योंकि इनका ट्रांजैक्शन डेली बेसिस पे होता है, पेमेंट देना पड़ता है, निकालना पड़ता है, लेबरर्स को देना पड़ता है और एल्स दूसरे सब काइंड ऑफ पेमेंट्स देना पड़ता है, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल्स एंड एक्सपेंसेस एवरीथिंग एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा। तो ये लोग का जो है व्हाट यू कैन से प्रोसेस बैंक्स में बहुत ज़्यादा कंटिन्यू होते रहता है। सिमिलरली लार्ज बिजनेस ऑफिसर्स गेट मनी फ्रॉम customers who purchase their goods and services every day, and they pay to those who have supplied them various things and done some work for them daily। जिसका बिजनेस बहुत ज़्यादा ऑन अ ह्यूज स्केल पे है, उनके पास कस्टमर ज़्यादा आते हैं, उनका परचेजिंग ज़्यादा होती है, सेल ज़्यादा होती है, फिर उन लोग जो पैसे लेते हैं जो बिजनेस कर रहे हैं उन लोग को भी जो है मैन्युफैक्चरर्स को और एल्स इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट को दे ऑल्सो हैव टू डू द पेमेंट्स टू दैट person also on the daily basis। For many requirements of this kind, banks have a separate type of account which is called the current account। तो ये सब चीज़ें जो है जो बिजनेसमैन को डील करना पड़ता है, सब चीज़ों के लिए ही जो है करंट अकाउंट बनाया गया है। एंड द करंट अकाउंट इज स्पेशली यूज्ड बाय दीज पर्सन्स ओनली। व्हाई? बिकॉज देयर पेमेंट इज इन अ रेगुलर बेसिस। सो दीज accounts are mainly used by this kind of persons only। So इनके पास जो है बहुत ज़्यादा transaction activities होते हैं। So bank will have a separate type of account which is called the current account। There are no restrictions on the number of times you can deposit। कोई रेस्ट्रिक्शंस नहीं है, आप कितने भी टाइम एक दिन में डिपॉजिट कर दो मनी, कितने भी बार यू कैन विड्रॉ द मनी एट अ टाइम। इन अ वन डे 5 times 10 times you can deposit the money who is having a current account। 5 times 10 times you can withdraw the money in a day। There are no restrictions for current account holder। Transactions can be made by way of check, so there are no risk of handling huge amounts। So the next subtopic is the current account deposits। So what is there in what type of account is this current deposits? Let's see। So this type of account is mainly used by the businessman, shopkeepers, traders who use the bank activity in a regular motion। So these type of accounts are used by these persons। Who are those? Businessman, traders, and who else? Shopkeepers। Why? Because they have the regular flow of business, so they have to do the transactions of payments and receive the money in a regular way। So that is why the bank has made a separate type of account, separate type of deposit for these persons, which is called the current account deposits। तो ये करंट अकाउंट डिपॉजिट्स आर नॉट यूज्ड बाय द नॉर्मल पीपल। ये अकाउंट जो है नॉर्मल पीपल यूज नहीं करते। हु विल यूज दिस अकाउंट? दिस पर्सन्स विल यूज द अकाउंट्स हु हैव टू डू अ लॉट ऑफ मल्टीपल ट्रांजैक्शंस इन अ डे। These people, these businessman traders can do multiple transactions in a day, multiple transactions of payment they can do, and multiple transactions of receiving money, withdrawing money from the bank they can do by carrying, by holding these type of current account deposits। And what else? What we are learning here is if a person is doing a business, a trader, what are the things that they have to do? They have to withdraw money for what purposes? Withdraw the money multiple times to buy goods, to pay the labor wages, and to purchase the essential equipments, tools, और कुछ मेंटेनेंस चार्जेस, पेटी एक्सपेंसेस, ऑल दोस विल कम अनएक्सपेक्टेडली। कोई भी चीज़ जो है कभी भी जो है इमरजेंसी में दे विल नीड, फॉर दैट दे हैव टू विड्रॉ द मनी वेन एवर दे नीड द मनी, वेन एवर दे वॉन्ट द मनी। सो दैट इज वाई at any time they can go into the bank and withdraw the money if they are holding current account deposits। Why? Because they will get unexpectedly charges, unexpectedly what you can say services like maintenance services कभी भी आ जाती है। अगर आप कोई business run कर रहे हैं, लेबर के wages आपको daily या or else monthly wages you have to pay, electricity bills will be there, and what else, you have to buy the goods in a large quantity। That is why the current account is completely made for these persons to do the transactions multiple times in a day। So for many requirements, bank has introduced a separate type of account which is called the current account deposits। There are no restrictions, as I said, on the number of times of multiple times of transactions they can do in a day. There is no any kind of restrictions for these type of accounts holders. Transactions can be made by the way of check, or else what you can do, you can withdraw the money from ATM also. So these basically ये transactions किससे होते हैं? Mostly check से होते हैं. Why? Because it is very safe and secure. Secure purpose के लिए, safety purpose के लिए, these businessmen and these persons will do the transactions with the help of using check. Why? Because it is secure. Everything is mentioned in the check. कब निकाले, कितने पैसे we have withdrawn, to whom we have paid, किसके account holder में the money has transferred, on which date, and how much account. So that is why checks will be preferred in this type of account. Checks are preferred. Okay, so the next is why? Because there is no risk at all. There is completely full of security, and there is for security purpose only they'll do the transaction by using the checks. However, the bank does not pay any interest on money deposited in a current account deposits. So one more important point that we have to consider is in this type of accounts, bank will not pay the interest of the money which is deposited by these holders. In savings accounts, what we have learned, savings accounts में अगर आप money deposit कर रहे हैं, you will get the interest on that money. How much money you are depositing, you will in return get the interest of that money. But in current accounts, the bank will not provide you interest on that money. If you are having 10,000 in your current accounts, you will not get any kind of interest on that 10,000 rupees. Why? Because it is your current account deposits. You will make transactions multiple times in a day. That is why the bank will not provide any kind of interest to such type of account. And one more thing is the service charges are collected by the bank. Only they are not providing the interest, but they are collecting these charges, service charges from the current account holders also. As the charges are collected from the savings account holders, and in the same way current account holders also have to pay the service charges for SMS maintenance, for internet banking, for taking out the money with the help of ATM, more than 5 transactions. In a month 5 transactions if you are doing, it is free. उससे ज़्यादा limit हो गई है. If you are going unlimited, then you have to bear the charges which are taken by the bank. So in this account holder, service charges is also applied by the bank. Fixed deposit. So the next subtopic is the fixed deposit. Manaswani's grandfather wanted to give her a gift. Okay, so let's see what is a fixed deposit. Here there is a example. So Manaswani is the name of a lady. He wants to give something to her grandfather as a gift. So he gave her a fixed deposit certificate of rupees 10,000. It will grow enough in the next 5 years to pay for your college admission. Grandfather said, how can it grow? So the grandfather is asking how the 10,000 is going to be developed. Grow means develop hona. The grandfather is asking. But the Manasi is saying that this money is going to grow in the next 5 years. So the money in a fixed deposit or a term deposit cannot be withdrawn from the bank account for a fixed period of time. So the money which is deposited for a fixed period. How much it could be fixed period? Fixed period could be at least for 5 years, 10 years. Till then you are not going to withdraw your money until your time is over. This is called the fixed deposit. Fixed deposit में एक बार आप पैसा fixed करवा देंगे, deposit करवा देंगे once for 5 years. You will not able to withdraw the money until the 5 years are over. So this is called the fixed deposit. So the period of the fixed deposit is basically it starts from the 1 year, 2 year, 5 years or 7 years. You can fix your deposit, fix your money for a period of 1 year के लिए भी deposit करवा सकते हैं आप for at least for 2 years, 5 years and till 7 years you can take your money to the bank and deposit it for a fixed लास्ट फॉर द 7 years ऑल्सो. इट इज़ अप टू यू कि आप जो है आपका डिपॉजिट कितने ईयर्स के लिए फिक्स्ड करवाना चाह रहे हैं. So the basic years just now we have discussed is the 1, 2, 5, 7. Till then you are not going to withdraw the money till the period is over. So this type of account deposit is called the fixed deposit. The rate of interest is higher on a fixed deposit. Rate of interest, percentage of interest is higher in this type of account, which is in this type of deposit you can say is the fixed deposit. इस पे जो है rate of interest आपको सबसे ज़्यादा high मिलेगा. Why? Because आप जो है आपका money एक टाइम पीरियड के लिए डाल दे रहे हैं, फिक्स कर दे रहे हैं. ऑब्वियसली यू विल गेट इन रिटर्न डबल अमाउंट. इफ यू आर depositing your money for 5 years, you will get in return double amount of how much amount you have deposited before 5 years. After 5 years, when you will go to the bank and withdraw your money, after 5 years you will get your money in a double way. So this is called the fixed deposit. Functioning of a bank, how the bank is going to function. So everybody, you should know that bank is a business entity. So why bank has to run like a business? बैंक को जो है अपने enterprise को organization you can say have to what you can say run as a point of view from the business. business की तरह बैंक को जो है एक run करना पड़ता है. Why? Because they have to pay the salary of the employees, maintenance charges, equipments खरीदना पड़ता है, computer equipments, Wi-Fi के charges होते हैं, internet charges. If something is what you can say खराब हो चुका है, then they have to purchase new equipments, new computers, CPU, everything technology they have to see, advanced technology they have to use, and what else, salary and maintenance charges, and have to pay rent of that a particular office where they are running their bank. So it is kind of a business entity only. From where the money is going to come, how the bank is going to function to pay all these revenue expenses. So let's see, it's a functioning of a bank. It's there in your textbook, a picture is given how the bank is going to function. कैसा run कर रहा है बैंक. See, people make deposits. एक column में people make deposits है, and in other column you can see there are two. This is the bank and there are two rows. People make deposits. Okay, and in other way people take loans. So in these two ways how the bank is going to function. Let's see, when you are making a deposit, see who are the persons who are making the deposits. Business, farmers and normal employees. Businessman will deposit their money. Farmers harvesting करते लोग, cultivate करते, they'll also deposit their money. And salary, monthly every employee will get its salary. So the employees and workers will deposit their money in the bank every month. Okay, people take the loan. Who will take the loan? Who are in need of the money are the persons who will take the loan. When you are depositing the money, you will get interest. Okay, so this is the plus point for the depositors. अगर आप deposit कर रहे हैं, you will get the interest every month how much you are going to deposit the money. When you are taking a loan, you have to pay the interest. This is the difference between the depositing and taking the loans. When you are depositing the money, the bank will give you the interest. When you are taking the money from the bank, you have to pay the interest to the bank. So in this way the bank will function. The loans which you are taking and the interest which you are paying every month you have to pay the interest how much loan you have taken. Every month आपको interest pay करना पड़ता है जितना भी आपने loan लिया है. So in this way the interest which you are paying to the bank, in this way the bank will run its entity, or else you can say runs its organization. They will take out the monthly expenses of everything which requires the bank to run. जो भी इंटरेस्ट लोन से मिलता है बैंक को, वही मनी में वही what you can say, amount में the bank will take out all the payments, give the salaries, take out the equipment charges, and what else, the maintenance charges, pay rents, etc, etc. So in this way the bank will function. In the next class we are going to continue how the bank is going to work. In the next class we will continue with this subtopic. Till then revise these topics, and what you can do is try to differentiate the different types of deposits which we have learned till now. What are these? What are the deposits which we have learned? Saving deposits, and what else? Current deposits, fixed deposits, and basic savings deposits which we have learned. BSMI is that? Yes. And fixed deposit, basic saving bank deposit accounts, and small account deposits. All deposits, how these types of deposits, everything jitne bhi types ke deposits hai we have discussed till now. Just go through it, revise it, and try to understand the differences of each account type or deposit type, you can say. In this way we have completed the class and subtopics which we have discussed in today's class. Till then, take care of yourself. We'll be right back with further subtopics to continue this lesson, money and banking. Thank you.